Welcome to English Together, where confidence grows one conversation at a time. I'm Melissa, and today we're going to learn one of the most important English skills that almost nobody teaches. Have you ever had a conversation in English that ended after only a few seconds? Someone asked you a question, you answered it correctly, then silence. You knew the English, you understood the question, but you didn't know what to say next. If that's happened to you, you're not alone. The good news is that keeping a conversation going isn't about knowing thousands of vocabulary words. It's about learning a simple skill. By the end of today's lesson, you'll know exactly how to keep a conversation going naturally. Imagine I ask you, what do you do for work? Your answer, I'm a nurse. That's a correct answer, but from the other person's perspective, the conversation has nowhere to go. Now imagine this answer instead. I'm a nurse, I work at a children's hospital, and I really enjoy helping families. Suddenly, I have something to ask about. I might ask what it's like working with children. I might ask how long you've been a nurse. I might ask what made you choose that career. One small detail created many opportunities for conversation. Here's the first skill. Never answer with only one sentence if you can comfortably answer with 2 or 3. Think of every answer as an opportunity to give the other person something they can respond to. Let's practice together. If I ask, where are you from? Don't stop with the name of your country. Instead, try something like this. I'm from Brazil. I grew up near Sao Paulo. I probably said that wrong. And I really miss the food. Or, I'm from Mexico. My family still lives there, so I visit whenever I can. Notice something. Every answer gives the listener another door they can walk through. Now here's the second skill. Ask a question back. If someone says, I love hiking on the weekends, you don't have to think of something brilliant to say. Just become curious. You could ask, what's your favorite place to hike? Or, how often do you go? Or, do you usually go with friends or family? Good conversations aren't built by impressive English. They're built by curiosity. Professional interviewers know this. Good friends know this. Great conversationalists know this. They don't carry the conversation because they're interesting. They carry the conversation because they're interested. Now, let me teach you something called the Ford method. F-O-R-D. This is one of my favorite tools because it gives you 4 safe conversation topics almost anywhere in the world. People use this in sales. They use it in dating. F stands for family. That way you can ask about their family. O stands for occupation. So you ask about their job. R stands for recreation. So you can ask about their interests. D stands for dreams. If the conversation slows down, simply think, which of those 4 topics haven't we talked about yet? Maybe you've been talking about work. You could ask, what do you enjoy doing outside of work? Maybe you've been talking about hobbies. You could ask, have you always enjoyed that hobby? Or maybe you could ask, is there something you've always wanted to do or to learn? That really opens it up. See how naturally the conversation continues? Now, I want to teach you something else. Many learners don't even realize this, but most native speakers don't have perfect conversations either. We pause, we think, we forget words, we change our minds in the middle of a sentence. I do it a lot. Sometimes we simply smile and say, that's interesting. Sometimes we say, really? Sometimes we laugh. Conversation isn't a performance. It's two people building something together. Now, we're going to practice. And I want you to do something that might feel a little uncomfortable. Don't just watch. Actually answer me out loud. The out loud part is very important. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your living room, your car, or taking a walk, or even driving. Speaking out loud is where confidence begins. It gets your mouth used to it. It gets your brain used to it. I'll ask the question, then I'll give you time to answer. Are you ready? What do you like to do on weekends? Great. Now, tell me why you enjoy that activity. Excellent. Now, imagine I say, that sounds fun. How long have you been doing that? Go ahead and answer. Very good. Notice what's happening. We're no longer practicing vocabulary. We're having a conversation. Let's try another one. What's your favorite food? I know what I like. Now explain why it's your favorite. Now ask me a question about my favorite food. Excellent. That's exactly how real conversations grow. Here's another question. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? Now, tell me why. Now, ask someone else where they would go. Wonderful. Do you notice a pattern? Answer. Add one detail. Ask one question. That's it. If you can remember those 3 steps, you'll never feel like every conversation ends after one sentence again. Before we finish, I want to leave you with one final thought. Many English learners believe confidence comes first. They think, when I become confident, then I'll start speaking. But confidence doesn't work that way. Confidence grows because you speak. Every conversation, even the awkward ones, teaches your brain something new. Every mistake the next conversation becomes a little bit easier. Every question you ask makes you a better communicator. And if all of your friends speak your native language, you're more than welcome to check with me. I'll be happy to speak with you. So don't measure your success by speaking perfectly. Measure your success by speaking a little more today than you did yesterday. That is how confidence grows. Conversation. Just giving it a try. Now here's your conversation challenge. Before our next lesson, use today's skill in a real conversation. And if you're not ready to have that kind of conversation, write down the answers to those questions and practice them. Then come back and tell me in the comments how it went. Remember, confidence doesn't grow by watching videos. It grows one conversation at a time. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep growing your confidence, one conversation at a time. If you'd like to get more practice speaking English, contact me at EnglishTogetherHub.com and we can practice English together.